Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Oh, you might have seen it.
Bang! Hot dog!
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
In the land of the last true believers, I thought I was doing okay. Used to be, you could serve people coffee, live off the minimum wage. Now I'm among fallen angels, canaries in a big city mine, forecasting dangers for generous strangers who spare change when they see the sign. At night, can you feel how we're turning? The moon in a window slides into the west. We gotta keep the embers burning, keep doing our best. I got friends in this building, barely make enough to pay rent, clocking long hours in corporate towers, wondering about their peace dividend. 1 miles from here, in the big house, they cut fat and throw us a bone, laying their hunches on children's school lunches, leaving the old folks alone. At night, can you feel how we're turning? The moon in a window slides into the west. We gotta keep the embers burning.
Here we are on Horses Sing None of It. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ralph Litwin, and you've been listening to the music of Judith Kate Friedman. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Some beautiful music there. You are visiting from California, is that not correct?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Rice-a-roni.
The associations are awesome.
Well, the pandemonium that has preceded the beginning of this show in the studio was something to behold. And as a result, I totally forgot to review your bio notes. So that's about as much as I remember about your bio. So tell us.
Tell them that. All right. Go ahead. Ask what you really want to know, what you would truly personally like to know,
Well,
and what they might all want to know.
I'm just trying to remember, awards or,
Oh, like credentials and stuff?
Yeah.
What have I been doing?
Things our viewers might like to know.
Yeah, well, I've been playing for on the road and at home in the Bay Area, and started out in Brooklyn, New York, made my way to the Cleveland area, went to school out there, and really started playing when I moved to California about 12 years ago. I have 3 recordings out. I've played at different festivals, getting to play at the Kerrville Festival this year. And
That's a high note in anyone's career.
it's a very wonderful thing, and I don't know. Yeah, there's some awards and songwriter contest kind of things, and
Yeah, I seem to remember. I have a blur in my mind about having read that 6 months ago when I got your package.
and I'm on the California Arts Council touring roster, which will hopefully mean that in the next year I'm getting to go around the state a lot, doing a lot of shows.
That's nice.
Family concerts, as well as my regular adult solo shows and workshops and stuff.
Great.
So what else do you want to know?
So, you wanting to play another tune?
I know. I'll play you this tune by your request.
Okay, all right.
One of the things that I do, as far as I have all these different kind of parts of my music. I play my own songs. I play songs. I sing in an a cappella quintet called Vocalote, and I write songs with people over the age of 60 and perform them with them and with myself.
Nice.
And it's called the Elder Songs Project. I've written about 4 dozen songs so far.
Neat.
This is the only one that's been recorded so far, and it's in Spanish and English, called The Painting by the Window. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. The painting by the window, big trees and beautiful skies, makes me feel I'm in a meadow and on my way to a tropical isle. When I was in Puerto Rico, with the trees painted in white, moon shining clear at sunset, flowers on the ground, and even inside the ocean was clear as crystal, sand, beach, and coconuts and birds. It was so peaceful, just like heaven on earth. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. The painting by the window, el verde es como un animal que vive en la tierra, y el rojo es un corazón. Aquí viene en el aire, los pájaros, mira, vuelan buscando sus nidos para descansar. Vuelan por la naturaleza aquí entre los árboles. I was thinking, about the world and the sky when I painted this. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. The painting by the window, bright and joyous as the sun, reminds me of the colors I used to wear when I was young. My grandmother would take us when we shopped for clothes. She bought us all these colors, green and pink and gold. The painting by the window, big trees and beautiful skies, and a man sitting on a bundle, his hair falling in his eyes. But all the bugs and the bees and the birds there, well, they're just like where I was born. I lived in Brazil in the forest, in the Amazon. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. Hay muchas cosas aquí, amarillo y azul. All the colors make you feel good, yellow, purple, and blue. Amarillo, violeta, azul, yellow, pink, and blue. Amarillo, rosa, azul, yellow, red, and blue. Amarillo, rojo, azul, yellow, green, and blue. Amarillo, verde, azul.
All right, I love that song.
Thank
That
you
is a
very
great
much.
song. And it can be found on your recording.
Yes, it can. It fits into your pocket even.
It does. How's that, Bob? And you can contact Judith Kate Friedman, find out about her touring schedule, or how to get a hold of a disc like this. Does it say? You tell me the number. It's one.
It's bigger. When I say it, it's sort of like it broadcasts like this. The number, the phone number.
The phone number, and Barrett will magically have it appear on the screen as we are speaking of it.
It's 415-824-KATE. And it magically appears.
415-824-KATE for more information on Judith Kate's touring schedule and other career highlights.
Yeah, there's a lot of musical things. So I put out a newsletter at least once a year and
Oh, really?
get people informed and involved and stuff.
Cool. So if you want to get one of those newsletters, that's the number to call. And we're going to take a break for a public service announcement right now, and we'll be back in 1 minute on Horses Sing None of It with Judith Kate Friedman and me, Ralph Litwin. Hey, folks! You just wouldn't believe some of the incredible information we can find on our wall right here at Horses Sing None of It. Look at this! Folk music every Friday night. Why, folks, you can't beat that with a stick. It's a Minstrel Coffee House at the Somerset County Environmental Education Center on Lord Sterling Road in Basking Ridge, New Jersey. Now, the Folk Project, this isn't all they do. They run the swing and turn contra dances. They run a folk festival twice a year. They have special concerts. And if you become a member, you can even go to parties and stuff at everybody's house and sing and play and have a good time. So don't hesitate, because you can go and join and be a member by writing to this address, The Folk Project, P.O. Box 41 in Mendham, New Jersey, 07945. Write down there, folks, and you'll get some information. Hey, we're back on Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest today is Judith Kate Friedman, and she's going to help me out with a song of mine, which, appropriate to our theme here today in the studio, is called Confusion. There was all kinds of confusion in the studio here today, and Judith Kate was very patiently waiting and took it like a true trooper
It's
and
pretty.
good sport.
Thank you. But it's easy.
And now we'll see if I can remember the words to my song.
Okay, good.
Sometimes she feels she can heal the world. Sometimes she feels she's a mess. Sometimes she knows the answers. Sometimes she has to guess. Sometimes she's feeling generous. Sometimes she's feeling abused. One thing that she knows for sure, sometimes she feels confused. Confusion, confusion, it ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. Tell you from where I'm standing, tell you what I see. Leaders who seem most certain are afraid to show confusion honestly. The folks that follow those leaders don't want to feel confused. The price they pay for certainty is being lied to and being used. Confusion, confusion, it ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. Every point of view, there's one equal and opposite. Now is the time for action, and now is the time to just sit. Listen to those experts tell you listen to your inner voice. Consider all the options. Do you really have a choice? Confusion, confusion, it ain't high on our list of where we want to be, but we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. Yes, we might need to go through it to find a new way to be free. That sounded great. Thanks for helping me out on that, Judith Kate.
Cool song.
Well, thanks. That was when I'm in this New Jersey songwriters circle. We meet once a month, and that was a song that I wrote, you know, like the morning of the evening, just to have something to. It was like, oh, I haven't thought of a song all month. I went out for my run, and I thought, oh man, I'm really confused. So there it happened.
There it is.
Yes.
You're quiet. That means you were about to say something.
Not always. There is a question that, oh, how's our time here? We should let you do a song now.
No, go ahead.
Do a song, and if we have time to talk, then we'll
Okay.
talk after the song. Okay?
Well, this is another one of your requests.
I love this song.
From where I'd sit trying to keep still, I'd watch the teacher by the windowsill, tapping out a nervous time. I'd wonder what was on her mind. Above our heads, the presidents, 13 stripes and 50 stars, we'd say the pledge. Then current events taught us about how fragile people are. The war was on in Vietnam. One day we learned about the atom bomb. A siren called us to the wall. A special drill before the roll was called. A shelter underneath the floor. Then back up to our desks and chairs. The world was big and round and small. The teacher gave us colored paper squares. We hang tears up today. We fold paper cranes for a peaceful world. We will say the names of the ones who died in the distant flames over a place so far called Hiroshima. We learn the songs of brotherhood, of every race and kind. We are all good, but in the yard we'd take our sides. The captain of each team decides, and you learn whenever you start something. Well, you never know how long it may take to bring it home. You never know when you start something how old you'll be when it's grown. I'm standing by the windowsill. The presidents are on the wall. Our country went to war today. I really thought that we had seen it all. The children's feet don't touch the floor. I talk of peace and what is fair. Can I explain about this war? I give them brightly colored paper squares. We hang tears up today. We fold paper cranes for a peaceful world. We will say the names of the ones who died in the distant flames over a place so far. We hang tears up today. We fold paper cranes for a peaceful world. We will say the names of the ones who died in the distant flames of a place so far. Over a place so far away.
Yeah. Right. And we just have time for a brief question
Yeah,
and a brief answer.
okay.
I'd like to find out how people first got inspired to become musicians, songwriters, or was there some moment when you knew that you can remember?
Well, really the very first place that I learned about harmony in a way that I got it inside me and knew I wanted to be a singer and a folk singer
Mm-hmm.
was discovering this first Peter, Paul and Mary album years after it had been released in my cousin's house in North Carolina. I was just left alone to be by myself one day, and I was told how to turn on a record player, I think for the first time in my life. I was about 6 or 7 years old.
Uh-huh. Wow.
And I said, "Wow, they're doing this cool vocal thing." And I just listened to it over and over again until I learned most of the songs off the record. And I had the whole day. I must have listened to that record over and over for 5 or 6 hours.
That's
So
great.
that was the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
You're going
let's-
to join me?
Yes. Let's play this little tune and take it out. And thank you for being here.
Thanks for having
And,
me.
we thank all the volunteers for their mighty efforts to get this studio underway.
Yeah, this is called I Don't Ask Much, with Ralph Litwin on harmonica. I don't ask much, just that the whippoorwill will call me back from sleep, and that the tides will sing my name as I roll deeply into dreaming. The morning will be gentle with the rain. I don't ask much, just that these mountains always be here catching sun. The freedom of wings beating on the run. Never fear what they've begun. Don't take a break. Don't ask much, just that the turning keep on turning into time, and that this rhythm of forgiveness will be mine, and the spirit